The Brick Wall on PATV. Tonight, we have short films from Jack Sullivan. Then music from Lydia Von Hoff, Jared Davis, and Luke Pont. And then even more music from Lydia Von Hoff. And now, here's your host, Peter Coleman. Thank you, guys. It's great to be back here on the Brick Wall, PATV's premier variety open mic, something or other. Pew, pew. We got music, we got comedy, improv, sketches. We do a little bit of everything. It's really cool. You can keep up to date with all that jazz by following us on social media at PATV Brick Wall, and you can watch us go live anytime we go live by following PATV Long Island on Facebook. Right at that button right there, just click it. You have a particularly favorite episode? Well, it's super easy to find. All you got to do is search for PATV Long Island on YouTube, and you'll find every single show we have ever done. Yes, that's right. Even the ones with Johnny Dark, especially the episodes with Johnny Dark. Plus, you'll find the rest of PATV's quality programming on there, too. So, just go check it out. Before we go on, I would like to make one special unprompted announcement. It just so happens that yesterday was a very special day for a particular member of the Brick Wall family. It was the 33rd birthday of my very good friend and show creator, showrunner, Michael Peters, who is running teleprompter right now and is probably thinking, what do I do with this prompter? But he should probably come on right now and take a bow or something, because it's because of Mike that this show even exists. Mike! That's my guy. This is my guy right here. You know him, you love him, he's hosted. Probably as many times as I have, because I just keep calling out sick. You have any words at home for our folks at home? 33. How's it feel?
Well, I'm gonna outlive Jesus.
You did! I swear, on the way over, I was like, there's gotta be a good Jesus reference.
There's gotta be one.
I was like, in the immortal words of Charlie Kaufman, Jesus Christ was dead and alive again by 33, so better get cracking.
Yeah, I made the brick wall.
You did! You made the brick wall like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run this prompter for you so you know what to say.
Thank you, because otherwise I'm just like a chicken without a head. Where do I look for words? What do I say here? I'm going to wait until he gets back there, because I'm going to keep talking, and then I'm just going to run to the bottom, and I'm just going to say, oh, okay, he's back, I can tell. All right, let's get down to our show. I'm so glad he's back in the prompter. Oh, the Brick Wall, very exciting show tonight. Later on, we're going to have Lydia Von Hoff, Brick Wall veteran. That's right, she is back, and she's going to be tickling the ivories for us. But first, we have a blossoming filmmaker with us here tonight. His name is Jack Sullivan, and he spends his time making films that emulate a bygone age, a golden age, if you will, of filmmaking. We'll be right back with Jack Live, but first, let's take a look at one of his short films. This is called Head Over Heels. Enjoy. amazing. Yeah. We'll be. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I thought you were kidding with that.
We will be back very shortly to interview Jack here. I'm pretty sure it's like a different climate at the top.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely the hat.
Yeah, right.
I apologize.
Hi, no, this is bad. I should do all my interviews like this. We'll be right back to interview Jack here, but first, here's another one of his silent films, Haunted House. Welcome back. Yeah, let's give it up. Jack Sullivan and his taut psychological thriller, Haunted House. You can stand up.
Marcel told me to sit like that. It's not a big deal.
My giant Jack, everybody. Jack, where are you from?
I am from Port Washington, New York.
Give it up for Port Washington, New York. It's like across the street from here. Yeah, so I hope your friends and family are actually watching on live TV.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, did you tell them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I did.
That's fine. So how did you get into filmmaking in the first place?
I grew up with film my entire life, and
Well, I mean, we all grew up with film art.
that yeah, obviously. But I've just been inspired ever since a very young age, and making these types of films, like, it brings like a lot of joy, and they're so much fun to make.
What was the first kind of film that you made?
Well, when I was like, I used to do a bunch of stop motion stuff with Lego sets when I was like, I think like 9 or 10. But then, like, eventually when I get older, like, I had a bunch of friends help me out, and we did a bunch of different types of films, and my favorite had to be the silent ones.
You didn't mention Legos before. This is so. I love Legos. I grew up. I'm kind of obsessed. Which Lego sets are we talking? Like the space Legos, like the medieval Legos, the police station Legos.
I would do like a bunch of pixel art with Legos, like bunch of like, you know, I did like a Pac-Man Lego once where
They make Pac-Man Lego?
well, I built like the pixel blocks out of Pac-Man, you know, like from the arcade game.
And so you did a stop motion about Pac-Man. Can we say Pac-Man? Is that all right? Am I going to get in trouble for saying Pac-Man? Well, I said it, Pac-Man, so come
live.
at us!
It's live.
Namco!
It's live, what you gonna do?
Right? The chips fall where they may. You did a stop motion about Pac-Man. I actually really want to see that.
I wish I could see it, but it's been so long.
You don't have all the old films archived?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's very sad.
It's so sad.
That's super sad. Where are you going to school right now?
So I'm studying up at Marist College, and I'm a media studies and production major.
Okay.
And
So you want to do, this is your main passion. You want to be a filmmaker.
absolutely.
Who's your biggest influence?
I think nowadays my biggest influence is Charlie Chaplin.
Nowadays.
Even 100
yeah, I guess.
100 years ago.
100 years ago. And so how long have you been rocking the height of Victorian fashion?
Well, we go a while back.
You and the hat. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've written a lot of characters, and one of the characters had a top hat like this, and then when the whole thing was done, I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to take this off. I'm going to keep this with me since. I don't care how long it's going to take, even if it kills me, I'm going to keep this hat until the day I die.
If, you know what, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but if I had to read an obituary about man was killed by his hat, you know, it's
The Mad Hatter.
That's true, but do they still put mercury in the hats? Is that a thing?
There's beaver skin hats. I own one from London.
You want a beaver skin hat? All right, what kind of hat? Is it a top hat like that?
It was yeah, it's like a silky hat, you know.
I didn't know they had beaver silk.
I didn't know they existed either until like they told me.
Do you have any more films in the works?
Yes, we do. So this weekend I'm going out east to Shelter Island with the close friend that was in the Haunted House video with me, and we're filming another haunted sketch where we're animating ghosts and hand drawing them like what you would see in Walt Disney.
Nice.
And adding faces on tombstones.
Like Roger Rabbit?
Exactly.
Nice.
I love that movie.
I love that movie. All right. stay tuned for, is it a Haunted House sequel or just another?
Oh, it's completely different.
Completely different. You won't even know what hit you. Everybody give it up for Jack Sullivan.
Thank you for having me, Peter.
Thank you for being had, Jack. Stick around, we got a short video for you, and then we're gonna come back, and Lydia Von Hopp is gonna sing some songs with some friends, and it's gonna be great.